We welcome all the dignitaries, Bharat. For years, our motherland has silently nurtured the world through ideas, inventions, and heroes, leaving everyone in a swirl. Counting a few of them, I begin with Aryabhatta's Zero, culminating in the launch of Aditya L1 solar mission by ISRO. Another invention from India that has left the world dazed is Sushruta's cure for leprosy, which remains unfazed. The art of yoga and Ayurveda is being learned as our little Pragnananda tells the world that chess masters have returned. Our sanyas and sainas have taken over the courts as the philosophy of Adi Shankara and Swami Vivekanand brings the world close. We are all proud to be born in this land where unity in diversity is the motto of even the granules of our sand. Bharat, rise like the sun, illuminate the world as it is now our turn. This small poem is a tribute to the beauty of our country. Our gathering here, too, is a microcosm of the larger culture of India, a rich tapestry knit with threads of traditions, customs, and values. India, with its myriad of languages and customs, is a testament to the beauty of diversity. It is in this unity that we find strength, and in diversity, we discover the true spirit of our collective identity. St. Paul's School is a small stream of water that contributes to the oceanic world by helping students develop into a cosmopolite, building a sustainable world today and tomorrow.
Good evening to all the revered guests for the day. His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, Chief Guest Ms. Areti Siani, Guest of Honor UA Member Zechariah Dostar, UN Official Ms. Selin Susan Matthews, Delhi Diocese Secretary Reverend Father Saji Abraham, Chairman Reverend Father Shobhan Baby, Assistant Vicar Reverend Father Jason Joseph, Principal Dr. Bernadette Talika Benjamin from St. Paul's School, Ayanagar, Principal Mr. Kuryakos VK from St. Thomas School, Ghaziabad, Principal Ms. Shelley Nair from St. Thomas School, Loni, Principal Ms. Rija Nanan, St. John School, Noida, Principal of our school, Sri Reggie Uman, Vice Principal Ms. Sunita Shaji, members of the Management Committee, teachers, parents, students, and the entire August gathering, we welcome you all. As the anchors of this splendid occasion, we are privileged to stand before you all, resonating with the excitement and anticipation that fills the air. This event is not just a mere gathering, it is a testimony to the collective efforts, achievements, and shared experiences that have defined our journey throughout the year. So let us revel in this evening, revel in each other's company, and revel in the promise of another year filled with opportunities, growth, and success. Welcome one and all to an evening that is dedicated to building Rishtey, the bonds that connect us as individuals, as friends, and as a community.
On behalf of the school, as Principal Sir greets the guests, the head boy and head girl are requested to pin the badges on the lapels of the guests. For the moment, here is a short introduction about our honored guests. His Grace Dr. Yohanan Ma Dimitrios of Delhi Diocese of the Malankara Orthodox Syrian Church. He is the Metropolitan. His Grace is also the President of St. Paul's School. His Grace has taken several key positions of the Church as Professor, Orthodox Theological Seminary, and many more roles where he has influenced masses through his persona. We welcome you, Your Grace. Our guests for today's occasion are associated with the United Nations High Commission for Refugees mission to save lives, protect rights, and build a better future for people forced to flee their homes because of conflict and persecution. Ms. Areti Siani, a Greek national, Chief of Mission UNHCR India and Maldives, who has been working as the Senior Asylum Migration Policy Advisor with UNHCR since 2011. It's a pleasure to have you, ma'am. Guest of honor, Mr. Zakaria Dostar, acknowledged as a refugee by UNHCR India. He is currently enrolled in the bachelor's degree in psychology honors. He is also a part of the Generation Unlimited Young People's Action Team at Yuva, India. We are glad to have you, sir. UN official Miss Celine Susan Matthews works as an Associate Protection Officer at UNHCR India and is based in UNHCR's New Delhi office. She specializes in community-based protection and has designed and implemented programs for refugees in education, health, and psychosocial support. It's a pleasure to have you, ma'am. Our chairman, Reverend Father Shobhan Baby. We welcome you, Father.
भारतीय परंपरा में दीप प्रज्वलन का महत्वपूर्ण स्थान है। अपनी इसी परंपरा के साथ मैं अपने प्रधानाचार्य जी और अपनी उप प्रधानाचार्य जी से निवेदन करती हूँ कि आप हमारे सभी मुख्य अतिथियों को दीप प्रज्वलन के लिए आमंत्रित करते हुए आज के कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करें।
Prayer is the vital and personal relationship with the living and true God. Let us begin this auspicious evening in the presence of the Almighty with the invocation song. I request everyone to stand for the prayer song.
Kindly be seated. Quote, a simple smile that is the start of opening your heart and being compassionate to others. Unquote. Dalai Lama. Reverend Father Chauvin Baby's infectious smile, kindness, and humble nature have left an indelible mark on each student at St. Paul's School. Father has been serving as a priest in the Diocese of Delhi since 2004. He has completed his theological studies from University of Serampore and is a scholar with a master's degree in history and English. Before joining us in New Delhi, Father has served in various churches and schools across India as well as in UAE, Sharjah. I request Reverend Father Chauvin Baby to welcome this distinguished gathering with the sincere words.
Hello. Warm greetings to one and all present here. His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, Metropolitan Delhi Diocese, Ma'am Arati Siani, our Chief Guest of the Day, Zakaria Dostar, Guest of Honor, Reverend Father Saji Abraham, Diocesan Secretary, all Reverend Priests and Reverend Sisters, Principals of Sister Schools, distinguished guests, school office bearers and managing committee members, parents, teachers, staff, and my dear children. You all know that St. Paul's Oscars has attained a commendable reputation by living up to its motto, knowledge is power. And it has been empowering many young minds with the power of knowledge since its very inception in the year 1968. This institution is well known for its quality of education and has produced eminent personalities in various walks of life. Let us thank the Almighty Lord for His uncountable blessings showered upon us on this onward journey of progress. Let us pay our prayerful tribute to those who have nurtured and nourished this institution from time to time. Excellence in nurturing a child's potential to become a responsible global citizen is the vision statement of the school. And the mission statement is to provide congenial atmosphere for overall development of personality with a strong value system academic excellence supported by extracurricular activities, adequate infrastructure, and technology integration. Today, you are here for the much awaited annual day function of our school titled Rishtey, which propagates the idea of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, which means that the world is one family. The philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam underscores the significance of embracing diversity and advocating for peace, unity, and collaboration among all nations and cultures. In the contemporary world, characterized by increasing interconnectedness, the message conveyed by Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam remains highly pertinent. Every Atithi brings joy not only through their presence, but the values shared and the memories they leave behind. Atithi Devo Bhava. Today, amidst us, we have some inspiring dignitaries. And it gives me immense pleasure to welcome amongst us His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, Metropolitan of the Delhi Diocese and Vice President of our school. His Grace is the spiritual leader, showering his love, affection, and above all, our guide. I welcome His Grace to the function. Next, our chief guest of the day is Ms. Arethi Siani, Chief of Mission, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, that is UNHCR. Ms. Siani has worked for 30 years on refugee protection and aims to strengthen UNHCR's mandate to provide sustainable and timely support to refugees and asylum seekers. Ma'am has also served as Senior Protection Advisor with the UNHCR's Regional Bureau for the Middle East and North Africa and in a policy advisory capacity on responses to mixed population flows in various countries. On behalf of St. Paul's family, I welcome you, ma'am, to this function. Next, we have Mr. Zakaria Gosda as the guest of honor. He is currently on the Generation Unlimited Young People's Action Team at Yuva India in close collaboration with UNICEF and UNHCR India. He is in India since 2017 and he appreciates the importance of education, inclusivity and diversity, particularly for youth from underprivileged communities, in fostering productive lives and societies. He is an inspiration to all of us. I welcome him to this function. Next, we have a special guest, Ms. Celine Susan Matthews, Associate Protection Officer at UNHCR. She specializes in community-based protection and has designed and implemented programs for refugees on education, health, including mental health and psychological support, prevention and response to gender-based violence, child protection, livelihood, and community empowerment. I welcome you, ma'am, to this function. Reverend Father Saji Abraham, Diocesan Secretary and also the Chairman of St. Thomas School Sahibabad, St. Thomas School Indirapuram and St. Thomas School Loni. Thank you for supporting us, Father, in all the things whenever needed. I welcome you, Father, to this function, though he has not yet reached here, but will join us shortly. We have with us our MLA, Sri Somnath Bharati. I welcome you, sir. Thank you for coming. I also extend a hearty welcome to Reverend Father Jason Joseph, our Assistant Vicar, all the Reverend priests and Reverend sisters present here, the distinguished members of the school management and office bearers, our school principal, Mr. Reggie Woman, principals from sister schools, distinguished guests, parents, teaching and non-teaching staff, and the core of this evening, our dear students. I welcome you all. This day is going to witness some brilliant performances by the students of our school, which will surely leave an indelible mark on our hearts. It is a day full of joy, pride and accomplishment. This day is not just about celebration and recreation, but a day when we celebrate and reflect on the achievements of our students and staff in the past year. Anything is possible when we believe in ourselves and when the hand of God Almighty is on us. I wish all the participants good luck and hope that we will work together to make our school a center of excellence and the students the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father. Your words have never failed to apprise us. We are glad to announce that Delhi Diocese Secretary, Reverend Father Saji Abraham, Vicar of St. Thomas Orthodox Church, Ghaziabad, is here among us. We are glad to have you, Father. As Father also told us that Mr. Somnath Bharti is here. We are glad to have you, sir. St. Paul's School, a family of 2,300 plus students and with over 140 plus faculty, has successfully surpassed yet another year with positivity and enthusiasm, and we are looking forward to more such years. Our annual report, presented in an engaging digital format on screen, unfolds the chapters of our journey, showcasing achievements, milestones, and the collective efforts that have shaped our success. Through visual storytelling, we invite you to delve into the highlights and insights that encapsulate our growth, resilience, and commitment to excellence. Let the story of previous year's journey unfold through this presentation.
St. Paul's School is a Christian minority, unaided, co-educational, English medium public school, started by the Delhi Orthodox Syrian Church Society in 1968. We have classes from nursery to class 12, catering to 2,300 plus students with sufficient and competent staff. Our vision is to nurture every child's potential to become a responsible global citizen. Fulfilling our mission, year after year for the past 55 years, we have been providing a congenial atmosphere for the overall development of personality, leading to the holistic development of the child with a strong value system, academic excellence, and co-curricular activities, supported by adequate infrastructure and technology integration.
Good evening to one and all. It brings me immense joy and pride to address you on this special occasion. As the chairman of our esteemed institution, I am inspired by the collective efforts and commitment of our students, faculty, and staff. Our journey is marked by the commitment to fostering not just academic excellence, but also character, compassion, and a sense of responsibility. The holistic development of each student is at the core of our mission, and I am pleased to see the positive impact it has on our school's culture. As we celebrate another successful year on the spirit of Aditi Devo Bhava, let us embrace the profound idea that every interaction is an opportunity to extend warmth, kindness, and respect, treating each person we encounter as a cherished guest. I wish all students and faculty for a successful and memorable annual day. May this event be filled with joy, achievements, and wonderful moments. Good luck to everyone, and may your hard work and dedication shine brightly on this special occasion. Thank you.
Most respected His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, the President of the School and Metropolitan of Delhi Diocese, respected Chief Guest of this function, Ms. Arthi Sani, Chief of Mission, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Reverend Father Shoban Baby, Chairman of the School, special guest of this function, the UN Youth Advocate, office bearers of the School Management Committee, committee members of the Church and Society, parish members, dear esteemed parents, distinguished guests, teachers, staff, and beloved students. At the outset, I once again extend a warm welcome and also wish all of you a pleasant good evening. Our St. Paul's School Housecast enters into its 56th year of its glorious existence, and as the retrospection is fine, it's with a great pleasure and sense of accomplishment that we present to you all the annual report of the academic year 2022-23. As we reflect on the past year, we are filled with gratitude for the collective efforts and unwavering support of all the stakeholders that have defined our school community. In the annual report, you will find a comprehensive overview of our academic achievements, extracurricular endeavors, and the vibrant tapestry of the events that we have enriched the educational journey of our students during the academic session 22-23. This annual report serves as a testament to the dedication of our passionate teachers and staff, support and guidance of the School Management Committee, the resilience of our students, cooperation of the parents, and the overall collaborative spirit that defines the St. Paul's family. Together, we have created a nurturing environment that fosters not only academic excellence, but also the development of well-rounded individuals prepared to face the challenges of the future, that is the 21st century. As we celebrate the milestone and the success of the past year, we also look ahead with optimism and anticipation. Our commitment to providing a quality and a holistic education remains steadfast, and we are excited about the continued growth and accomplishment that the upcoming academic year promises. Dear all, in our march towards excellence, destiny is not the destination, but the journey continues. So also, excellence is not a destination, it's a continuous process that never ends. We are also thrilled to present before you the vibrant and diverse cultural program that our teachers, staff, and students have meticulously prepared for this academic year. This year's cultural extravaganza is a celebration of talent, creativity, and the rich cultural tapestry that defines our school community. The theme of the program is Rishtey, that is relationship, and it's based on the concept of Atithi Devo Bhava to Vasudev Kutumbakam. One of the reasons for selecting the theme Rishtey is, and I quote, if a drop of water falls into an ocean, it loses its identity. If it falls on the lotus leaf, it rots. And if it falls in a shell, it becomes a bird. The drop of water is the same, but company matters, and it is often attributed to Lord Buddha. The quote is a metaphor for the importance of our environment and the choices that we make for our success. This cultural program is not just a showcase of talents only, it's also a reflection of collaborative spirit that defines our school community and the collective efforts that go in creating an event of this magnitude. We invite you all to join us in celebrating the richness of our cultural heritage, the extraordinary talents of our students. Dear parents and all stakeholders, thank you for being an integral part of the St. Paul's School family. Your support is invaluable, and together we look forward to another year of inspiring learning, meaningful connections, and shared mission of the school to achieve greater regards. With warm regards to you all, and thank you.
St. Paul's School is rooted on its motto, knowledge is power. Knowledge empowers a person to emerge victorious in any situation. It is the power that can transform our lives and bring positive social changes. At St. Paul's, we provide a wholesome experience to the students which binds their body and mind, transforming them into confident and responsible global citizens. While academic excellence is our major thrust, the school is also devoted to prepare the students for life, groom them to face the challenges of the rapidly changing world, and enable them to be socially productive and relevant. We have a mega show, purely an in-house program, being presented today showcasing the talent of our students. Teachers and students have put in their heart and soul into the making of this annual day, Rishtey. May God bless them with more talent to enable them carry forward the legacy of St. Paul's School. Wishing you all the success for this annual day. Thank you.
Presenting before you a concise report of the academic year 2022 to 23. Academic skill is not just about mastering subjects, it's a journey of curiosity, critical thinking, and resilience. Our school achieved 100% success at the board examination level in the academic year 2022 to 23 in both AISSE and AISSCE. In the Class 12, 140 students appeared for the exam, of which 22 students scored above 90%. Similarly, in Class 10, 173 students appeared for the exam, of which 24 students scored above 90%. A commendable 100% was scored in maths and social science, and an equally appreciable 99% in English. Congratulations to all the students who gave their outstanding performance. The dedicated and passionate staff of the school play a pivotal role in nurturing the minds of our students and shaping the future leaders of tomorrow.
Mr. Rajendra Kumar Arya, our PGT physical education teacher, participated in the Delhi Master Athletics Championship in December 2022, held at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, and won the gold medal for the 10,000 meters race. This qualified him for the nationals held in Kolkata in the month of February 2023, where he went on to win the 4th position in the 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters races, and also the 5th position in the 1,500 meters race. Based on these results, he got qualified for the Asian Master Athletic Games held in South Korea in May 2023. Ms. Rita Kumari, PGT Fine Arts, was felicitated with the Teachers Award for 85.71% of her sculpture students passing the AISSCE with distinction. Our students have been empowered with extensive opportunities to excel academically, delving deep into various subjects, and enriching their knowledge across multiple layers of learning and scholarly achievements in Olympiads. At the zonal level, we secured a total of 14 gold medals, 1 in the SOF International Commerce Olympiad, 8 in the SOF International English Olympiad, and 5 in the SOF International Social Studies Olympiad. Furthermore, we achieved 1 gold medal of distinction in the GK Olympiad, 2 gold medals of distinction in the SOF International Mathematics Olympiad, and 5 gold medals of distinction in the SOF International Science Olympiad. Collectively, at the school level, we proudly amassed 126 gold medals across all subjects in the SOF International Olympiad. Many students from our school actively participated in the online 12th National Geography Olympiad organized by GeoGenius India on 4th December 2022. It provided students all over India a means to qualify for the International Geography Olympiad conducted in July every year. Our students achieved 3 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 3 bronze medals across the sub-junior and senior categories. All our students from classes 3 to 12 were enrolled to participate in the Global Mathematics Circuit (GMC) Flash of Pi 2022-23 conducted by a leading Singapore-based edtech organization PiCircle. This is an online inter-school mathematics circuit conducted every year and is conducted in 5 domains, namely Fermat, Euclid, Newton, Gauss and Euler. Designed to promote rigorous mathematics within a competitive and stimulating framework, it was a good experience for our students. This year, around 900 plus schools from more than 16 countries participated. 25 students of our school from classes 3 and 4 and 6 to 11 emerged as class toppers at different stages of the circuit.
To facilitate right career choices, we sought professional guidance in organizing career counseling sessions for classes 10, 11, and 12. Admissions Campus is the guidance service that we rely on. Career counseling sessions for classes 10, 11, and 12 were held in the month of December 2022. For Class 10, awareness regarding different careers that can be pursued today, insights into careers that will prosper in the future, and choosing the right streams and combinations in classes 11 and 12 were the topics discussed. Class 11 was informed about courses for graduation, preparation for obtaining admission to those courses in India, and preparation for entrance exams. Class 12 students were guided in shortlisting courses and colleges while seeking admission from among more than 1,000 courses being offered by various universities in India. Guidance was also provided in understanding the various issues that need to be dealt with while seeking college admission. In order to help the students of Class 12 get ready for the Common University Entrance Test, CUT, an introductory session with the students on how to prepare for the test, followed by a CUT readiness test on November 14th was conducted by Career Launcher. On December 13th the results were discussed and the students attended a session on how to crack the CUT.
We had 25 cadets in the first year of Class 8 and 25 in second year of Class 9 this year. 20 NCC boy cadets, out of the 25 enrolled for the second year, attended the NCC camp from 27th June to 2nd July, 2022. The same 20 cadets appeared for the A certificate exam, held on 13th February 2023, and passed with first division. Among them, Arnav Tiwari secured the 5th position out of the 750 cadets who wrote the examination. 6 cadets of the second year were selected for the second round of the Republic Day or RDC parade. Mr. Rohit Sehrawat, who is in charge of our NCC boy cadets, attended the camp at the NCC Officers Training Academy, Camp T in Nagpur from 2nd May to 15th June 2022 to qualify as Associated National Cadet Corps Officer or ANO. Not only did he complete the course successfully, but the Best Cadet of Arjun Company Award was also conferred on him. Due to his exceptional performance, he was selected as an invitee for dinner with the Director General NCC, Lieutenant Gurbir Pal Singh. Out of 750 trainees in all, only 15 were chosen or invited for this prestigious dinner. Among the girls also we had 25 cadets in the first year of Class 8 and 25 in the second year of Class 9. 13 NCC girl cadets participated in the combined annual training camp, CAT, from 28th May to 6th June 2022 at NCC Bhavan Rohini, Delhi. They also appeared for the NCC A certificate exam held on 6th February 2023. Our NCC girls participated in the Har Ghar Tiranga activity organized by the DG NCC on 14th August 2022. The Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat National Level Camp was conducted by the 4 Delhi Girls Battalion NCC of Group of Delhi Directorate from 3rd to 12th age of October 2020 to Delhi NCC Bhavan, Rohini. A total of 500 NCC girl cadets were selected from Delhi, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. It is a matter of great pride that 3 of our girl cadets were chosen to participate in this national level camp organized by the Delhi Directorate. Our NCC girl cadets participated in the National Unity Day program conducted in October 2022. 4 girl cadets of our school cleared the first 3 rounds in the pre-Republic Day selection camps. Though they did not make it to the final group, being selected for even the first round is a matter of pride. Our ANO NCC girls, Ms. Himani Joshi received the ADG, Additional Director General, Award from Major General Rajat Kumar Mathur on 29 January 2023 at the NCC Bhavan Rohini. She was also appointed as training instructor for the NCC Orientation Training Program in March at the NCC headquarters Rohini. DG NCC organized the Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign for NCC girls cadets, which envisions a unified celebration of India's soil and valor, commemorating the nation's journey of freedom and progress. By connecting with the land and honoring our heroes, this program aimed to instill a sense of national pride and inspire future generations to protect India's cherished heritage. As part of the activity, students took a pledge and conducted tree plantation drive. A grand welcome was extended to His Holiness Basilios Marthoma Matthews III, Catholicos of the East and Malankara Metropolitan by the Diocese of Delhi, which was hosted by our school.
The school has a dedicated student council which provides an opportunity to develop leadership and a forum for student expression by the organization and conduction of various school activities, community service, maintaining discipline and enforcement of the code of conduct. The purpose of our school magazine is to nurture students' creativity and self-expression. It is a platform to showcase the talents and achievements of students and staff members and provides an informative and entertaining content for our readers.
The biennial sports meet 2022-23 of St. Paul's School was held on 19 November 2022 at the Tyagraj Sports Complex. The chief guest for the occasion was the Dronacharya awardee and well-known Paralympic coach Dr. Satyapal Singh. The sports day events included races as well as cultural program. The 4 houses of the school competed nip and tuck for the various track events. Pratap House was adjudged the best house. Manmeet Balhara and Tina A. Thomas were declared the best athletes for the senior boys and girls category respectively. Mohammad Raza was declared the best junior athlete boys and Syed Umera the best junior athlete from the girls category. On 29 January 2023, the school celebrated the annual St. Paul's Fun Fiesta at the school grounds. This is an annual fundraising school fete for the relief of the poor and healthcare initiatives. Fun rides for the children, cultural events, surprise gifts, fun games, tombola, musical concert, food stalls, and a magic show were the other attractions of the event. The chief guest for the Fun Fiesta was Mr. Jayaprakash, Under Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Education. His Grace Dr. Yuhanomar Demetrios, Metropolitan, Diocese of Delhi, Sri Somnath Bharati, MLA, Mr. Alexander Muthoot were the notable guests on the occasion. With the support of the school management, the event was successfully concluded and the aim was achieved. International Yoga Day was celebrated at our school. Activities were spread over the months April, May and June. The entire school watched the Yoga Day live telecast. Students of classes 5 to 11 participated by performing the various asanas, doing pranayam and also meditating. Poster making and slogan writing activities were also conducted. Our school was nominated by the Directorate of Education for a special sitting of the Youth Parliament on the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on 27 July 2022 in the school auditorium. The Nursery Department of St. Paul's School organized Nursery Day, themed The Panchtantra Story, on 26 November 2022. The day featured storytelling and cultural performances. On 3rd September 2023, the students of the prep class celebrated Grandparents' Day in the school auditorium. The objective of this annual celebration is to remind the students of the significance of grandparents and close-knit families in their lives. Classes 1 and 2 performed The Greatest Gift, a nativity play portraying the birth of Lord Jesus Christ on 22nd December 2022. The event aimed to showcase the festive spirit and talent of young Paulites through music and drama.
On August 31, 2022, St. Paul's School joyously hosted Reverberations, an inter-school commerce fest where 5 schools actively participated. The host school achieved commendable results, securing the first prize in the budget hour and the second prize in the PowerPoint presentation competition. Students of batch 2022-23 was held in March 2023. Students were awarded scrolls marking their completion of pre-primary phase. Nursery and Class 1 students showcased a delightful cultural program.
Nursery orientation was held in the month of March for the new nursery. It was conducted by Miss Roshni Mehta of Fortis Hospital. On 13th August 2022, St. Paul's School celebrated India's 74th Independence Day and the annual investiture ceremony of the Students' Council. DCP Benita Mary Jaikar was the chief guest. Very Reverend Bezalel Ramban was the guest of honor. The school commemorated the 74th Republic Day and National Voters' Day on 25th January 2023 with a special assembly. The event, presided over by the school dignitaries and students, aimed to instill patriotism, environmental consciousness, and civic responsibility. On 5th September 2022, a gathering was held to felicitate the teachers and to cherish their importance by the students and the administration in the school auditorium. On 8th September 2022, the school celebrated Onam with great joy and enthusiasm. The administrative staff, teaching, and non-teaching staff came together to participate in the cultural and traditional practices associated with Onam. In the zonal level chess competition, our senior boys team secured the 4th position. The first position was backed by our team in the table tennis sub-junior category. Aryan Sezwal of class 10 secured the first position in the junior 60 kg category Ludo competition and also the second position in the Courage junior 60 kg category. Our senior girls basketball team secured the second position at the zonal level. Tina A. Thomas of class 12 participated in the zonal athletic meet held at Tyagaraj Stadium and secured the first position in the 100 meters and 200 meters races for senior girls. Our senior girls team came first in the 4 into 100 meters relay. Mohammad Razak Khan of class 8 secured the third position in the 100 meter race in the meet organized by the Athletic Association of South Delhi District in November 2022 at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Sayyida Umaira of class 7 secured the third position in the 100 meter race. In the Asian Children's Games athletic meet held in January, she came first in the 100 meter and 200 meter races. Birag Bastia of class 8 won the third position in the DDA Sports Wing Table Tennis competition held at the Saket Sports Complex in March. He also won the third position in the table tennis Bosco Delhi State Ranking Table Tennis Tournament held at Bosco Public School in April. In the CBSE Inter-School Sports held at Prudence School Ashok Vihar in the Under-14 category, he secured the second position in table tennis, as a result of which he was selected for the CBSE Nationals held in the month of December 2022. In the Queen's Commonwealth International Essay Competition 2022, Anugrah from Class 10th B and Vadini Gupta from 12th C clinched the gold awards, while Abir Ajaz from Class 10th B, Anya Renil from 9th B, and Mohammad Adil from Class 10th D secured the bronze awards. In the decoupage competition held at Kalka Public School, Sumeda Rajvanshi from Class 7B and Samaira Singh from 8C clinched the first position. At the Mothers International School's poetry writing competition, Vadini Gupta from Class 12C secured the first position and was presented with a trophy and certificate in recognition of her achievement. Kenisha Tandwalia from Class 10th D secured the third place in the zonal solo classical dance competition at Government Sarvodaya Coeducation Vidyalaya. Harshita Ganguly from Class 7C secured the second position in the vocal light music competition held at GGSS's MB Road, Pushp Vihar. At the Inter-School Commerce Fest titled Reverberations, hosted at St. Paul's School, Deepak Gautam and Medhansh Saini from Class 12B secured the first position in the Budget A competition. Additionally, Bhumi Dawar and George Matthew, also from Class 12B, secured the second position in the PowerPoint presentation, earning a trophy and certificates in recognition of their achievement. At the Zonal Vocal Music Classical competition held at New Greenfield Public School, Saket, Josmita Biswas from Class 9D secured the second position. Later she won first position in the district level. In the Matrix Exam Symposium held at Mount St. Mary's School, Delhi, Kent, Deepak Gautam and Bhumi Dawar from Class 12B were honored with the Bidding Bankers Award. In the Innovision Mind Quest 2022, held in Father Aghnil School in October, Nidhi Jha, Moksha Patel, Gunakshi Jain and Gayatri Gopinath, all students of Class 10, secured the first position in the Science Art Mosaic competition. Also, Disha Gupta, Khushi Malik, and Selina Bino of Class 12 along with Jishnu Narayanan of Class 11, as a team, secured the second position in the Flip the Channel competition. In the solo singing competition, Dhwani 2022, Karen George from Class 9C secured the second position. In the International Fringe Spell Bee Contest 2022, Tanya Vijay from Class 9B secured the first position and was awarded a gold medal along with a certificate for her achievement. In the solo singing competition held at YMCA, Karen George from Class 9C secured the first position and received a memento along with a certificate. With the aim to introduce Thailand as a land of history, culture and wonder to the students of schools in the Delhi NCR region, the Royal Thai Embassy, New Delhi in collaboration with the Tourism Authority of Thailand organized the Namaste Thailand Inter-School Quiz at the India Islamic Cultural Center, Lodhi Road on 7th October. Around 150 students from leading schools of Delhi and the NCR participated in the event. 6 students, 2 each from classes 10, 11 and 12 represented our school. A group of 10 students from classes 6 to 12 won the second prize in the Patriotic Group Song Competition. In the CBSE Budding Author Competition hosted by St. Paul's School, participants showcased great enthusiasm across various classes. Arna Sharma from Class 5, Varnika Garg from Class 6, Jia Justin from Class 7, Ifat Azim from Class 8, Niyati Bharadwaj from Class 9, and Ishan Malik from Class 10 actively participated in the event. In the month of August, we won the bronze and the silver medal in the Indraprastha Yogasana Sports Association competition. The theatre club participated in Nukkad Natak competition arranged by the DEO and secured the second position at the zonal as well as district level.
The school has a dedicated team consisting of an experienced senior counselor and 2 special educators who provide guidance, counseling, and referrals for students with diverse needs like slow learner disability, dyslexia, ADHD, autism, etc. Additionally, the department conducts workshops for students and parents, offering career counseling sessions and aptitude tests for senior students regularly. On June 30, 2022, a stress management seminar was conducted for teachers at our school as part of a CBSE training program on capacity building. The teachers actively engaged in all activities facilitated.
On 10th October 2022, commemorating the World Mental Health Day, the World Health Organization initiated a global awareness campaign focusing on mental health agendas. The theme, Make Mental Health and Well-being for All a Global Priority, emphasized the necessity for unified action and mental health investment to promote societal development. As part of the Man Ki Unnati campaign, the Cosmos Institute of Mental and Behavioral Sciences, SIMS, New Delhi, organized a poster-making competition for classes 6-12, a mental health talk by guest speaker Ms. Ria Joseph, RCI licensed clinical psychologist, for classes 11 and 12, and a good healthy habits drawing activity for classes 4 and B were conducted.
Outdoor activities and educational trips enhance the experiential learning for teachers as well as students. On the 21st and the 22nd of September 2022, classes 1st to 5th visited Kidzania at Noida, an interactive indoor theme park resembling a city, providing real-life role-playing activities. It educates, inspires, and empowers kids through experiential learning. Students from classes nursery to 12 attended the adventure camps organized by Rocksport in the previous academic year. Activities conducted in these camps contributed to the physical and mental development of the children. Annual staff picnics are thoughtfully arranged by the school management for the teaching and non-teaching staff. The school management hosted the annual staff picnic on February 22, 2023, where all the staff members, both teaching and non-teaching, went to Sunder Nursery for a picnic which helped them rejuvenate.
With the year coming to an end, the school bid a heartfelt farewell to the outgoing batch of Class 12 students in the citation ceremony held on 17th December 2022. The chief guest for the occasion was His Grace Dr. Yohanno Mar Demetrios, Metropolitan of the Delhi Diocese. An entertaining informal farewell ceremony was held on the same day, and the judges for Mr. and Miss St. Paul's were the ex-students. To be displayed on LED: Mr. St. Paul's, Kanishk Agrawal 12A. Miss St. Paul's, Selina Binu 12B. Mr. Popular, Vivek Nishat 12A. Miss Popular, Diksha Sharma 12D. Mr. Versatile, Deepak Gautam 12B. Miss Versatile, Vadini Gupta 12C. The Heritage Club of the school has students from classes 6 to 12. The purpose of this club is to create awareness and a sense of belonging among students so that they value and take pride in the unique diversity of our Indian culture. The students visited the Kiran Nadar Museum of Art in Saket. They were taught the process of making collagraphs during a workshop, and after that were given a tour of the museum. They also visited Amrit Pex, a national philatelic exhibition at Pragati Maidan. The expedition aimed to expose students to India's cultural richness through stamp collections, virtual reality experiences, folk performances, and interactive workshops on stamp making and calligraphy. The event fostered an understanding of India's heritage and encouraged creative expression among students through various artistic endeavors. The aim of this community is to work together for the protection and preservation of the school and world environment. Eco Club members participated in the Mega Plantation Drive under Green Action Plan 2023 was launched by Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal. In the months of April and May 2022, they participated in plantation drives by growing saplings in the school campus. The efforts of the students under the guidance of the Eco Club and gardening teachers in charge were recognized and reported by the Hindustan Times newspaper. In association with the Save the Soil campaign, the students wrote as many as 400 poems, letters and articles to the Honorable Prime Minister. This collection was displayed at an event felicitated by Sri Sadhguru. The Eco Club students of the senior wing used this platform to spread the message about the need for a clean environment, the harmful effects of plastics, and an anti-cracker move by conducting a Say No to Crackers campaign. The Electoral Literacy Club in our school functions based on the rules stipulated by the Government of India. The primary objective of the club is to sensitize students about democratic rights, and that includes casting votes in the elections. The club conducts mock polling activities to give an experience-based learning of the democratic setup. National Voters' Day was celebrated on 25th January, and the day was inaugurated with a pledge taken by the entire staff and the students. The theme was making elections inclusive, accessible, and participative. The objective of the day was to educate and encourage young voters to vote during elections. As a part of the celebration, students were encouraged to participate in various events like quiz, poster making, and essay writing competitions.
Started his career as a merchant navy officer after passing out in 2003. He has over 17 years sailing experience on oil and chemical tankers as captain before shifting to management of ships from shore in oil and gas industry. At present, he is managing 8 VLCCs, very large crude oil carriers, with VS Tankers Dubai as commercial operations manager.
He is a SPS alum who is deeply driven by the social impact of his work. After having spent several years in management consulting, non-profit management and politics in India, he studied public administration at Columbia University and has now become an advocate of Global South collaboration. Since 2019, he has been working across the African continent to advance agricultural development and protect farmers against climate risks.
He has been a part of IT industry for close to 18 years, working on both the engineering as well as the business management side of the trade. He started his career in Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and progressively went on to hold multiple senior positions within the organization.
accident on 20th of May 2011, which gave him spinal cord injury, leaving him paralyzed chest down. He was just 16 years old at that time, studying in 11th class, and the incident brought him at the verge of despair. He is a sports enthusiast now, and has represented India in Paralympic Games many times, winning up to total 6 gold medals, 10 silver medals, and 3 bronze medals in club throw and discus throw.
He joined the Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, upon graduating from St. Paul's School in 2010. After IIT, he joined Uber in its early days in India, where he led product launch and growth across several cities. In 2018, he moved to the US to lead the growth of Uber's new line of business in trucking and logistics. He recently graduated with distinction from Harvard Business School and is now working in New York City. Graduated from St. Paul's in 2002, English honors from DU 2002-2005, principal correspondent, and later associate editor with Catch News from 2015 to 2018, foreign correspondent based in Delhi for Deutsche Welle, Germany's public service broadcaster, since 2019.
He is machine learning scientist, possessing a diverse engineering background and more than 10 years of work experience across conversational AI, e-commerce and robotics. His aim is to develop high-impact work in the field of artificial intelligence, with a focus on application of principled research to large-scale real-world problems.
St. Paul's School is an ever-evolving institution that keeps the well-being of the students and the society at heart. In the upcoming years as well, St. Paul's will continue to equip students with skills to confidently encounter real-life situations and emerge as able global citizens. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the stakeholders who have contributed till now to achieve this success. Thank you.
We thank the tech team for such a well-structured presentation of our annual report. As Robert Frost once said, and I quote, "The woods are lovely, dark and deep. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. We have promises to keep and miles to go before we sleep, and miles to go before we sleep. May the school progress in leaps and bounds in the years to come."
Quote, "Character is one of the greatest motive powers in the world. In its noblest embodiments, it exemplifies human nature in its highest forms, for it exhibits a man at his best." Unquote, Samuel Smiles. His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, a visionary leader, portrays a great character. His Grace took his doctorate in theological studies from Fordham University and MRE from Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary, America. His Grace is fluent in Malayalam, English, Greek, Hebrew, Aramaic, and Syriac. He took several key positions of the Church as professor, Orthodox Theological Seminary, Kottayam, Secretary, Ecumenical Relations Committee, and many more salient positions. He has also secured TST and BD degrees. His Grace has been the representative of the Church in many international conferences, Registrar, Federated Faculty for Research in Religion and Culture, Dean and Doctoral Studies. Esteemed guests, parents, and cherished students, it is with great honor and privilege that we extend a heartfelt invitation to His Grace Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios to deliver the presidential address. As we eagerly listen to the words that will resonate from this platform, we are reminded of the collective journey we embark on as an institution, the words that will inspire and guide us on this memorable day.
The enlightened Buddha was camping in a forest along with his disciples, and the feared brigand Angulimala came by with his followers and threatened the Buddha. He drew his sword and cut off a branch and told the Buddha, "This is what I will do to you." And the Buddha very calmly said, "If you can stick that branch back in the tree, I will really respect you." Chief guest of our evening's celebrations, Ms. Arati Shiani. Guest of honor, Mr. Zakaria Dostar, Mrs. Selene Matthews, our beloved MLA Somnath Bhatti, Chairman of the St. Paul's Society and School, Father Shobhan Baby, Reverend Fathers, distinguished principals, Reverend Sisters, learned teachers, beloved parents, and my dear students. I like the theme, Rishtey, the weaving together of so many threads of multi-hued colors to form the warp and the woof of our society. And that is what St. Paul's School does. As each thread, with its own particular mingling of Sundaram, Shivam, and Shakti, come together to form the warp and the woof of our society. We are overcome by the splendor of the colors and the beautiful patterns of the fabric of our society. And that is what St. Paul's is committed to. And here, as we bring all these different colored threads together, that is seen in each student, we encourage them not only to have the concept of a global village, but also to have the dharma which characterizes the particular contribution of each individual to the diversity and the unity that characterizes our society and the glory of this country. And therefore, it is a tribute to this vision that you see the outstanding record that was played for us a few minutes ago. The motto of this school, knowledge is power. And I want to ask the question, but what is power used for? Certainly, it is not meant for individualized glory. Rather, it is in the service of all brothers and sisters. And these students who graduate from the portals of the school are taught to not only to be committed to the excellence of academic acquisition, but also to be sensitive to the needs of those who are not as able as oneself, economically disadvantaged, to the cause of women and children, those sections of a society that remain weak. And as these students so committed to not only excellence but care and sensitivity, we turn out students who are an enduring tribute and a source of pride to the parents, to the school, to our society, and to this country. That is what this school is committed to. And on this occasion, as we have seen such a great, stellar, and scintillating performance could not have been possible without the commitment of the managing committee, the principal, the teachers, and I want all of you to please join me in a heartfelt applause to all of them for this outstanding performance. I would like to extend my thanks to God for this incredible performance of progress that has been characteristic of St. Paul's accomplishments. I look back in retrospect over the past year, but I also thank God for what the promise of this new year holds. And I stand here to thank all the parents for the trust, their commitment to this institution. And we thank you deeply for trusting the development of your beloved children to us, so that after their graduation, you can look at them and say that your trust in St. Paul's was well established, because the children are a source of pride at what they have accomplished and what they have become in life. I take this opportunity also to thank all the well-wishers, the people who have supported this institution and made it what it is. As the chairman said, nothing is accomplished by individual. It is our collective effort that makes all this possible. I stand here as the promise of my church to support quality and outstanding and excellent education, remaining affordable to all parents, with care and sensitivity to those who are weakened by financial onslaughts and difficulties. All this is our commitment to our society and to this nation. Once again, with deep thanks to each and every one of you for your commitment and for your dedication to this outstanding institution, I thank you once and all. God bless all of us.
The owner may kindly come and claim it from the announcement corner with an identification. Thank you, Your Grace. Your wisdom and presence are the unparalleled highlight of this momentous occasion. Quote, "Every man's work, whether it be literature or music or pictures or anything else, is always a portrait of himself. And the more he tries to conceal himself, the more clearly will his character appear in spite of him." Unquote, Samuel Butler Taking. It is indeed a special privilege and a pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Areti Siani, on behalf of St. Paul's School to the Annual Day 2023-24. Ms. Areti holds a master's degree in development studies from the London School of Economics, London, UK, a master's in politics from Macquarie University, Sydney, Australia, and master's in political science and public administration from the University of Athens, Greece. She is also multilingual and speaks Greek, English, French, and Spanish. She is the chief of Mission UNHCR India and Maldives. Her contribution towards making Earth a better place is hugely appreciated. I request Ms. Areti Ma'am to address this gathering.
I hope you can hear me well. And thank you so much for inviting UNHCR and inviting me together with Zakaria and Celine to join you this evening. Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, Metropolitan of the Delhi Diocese, Reverend Father Soban Baby, distinguished guests, teachers and staff of the St. Paul's School, parents and dear students. It is a great pleasure to be here today and to be joining you. I was thinking when I was viewing the film on the annual report that in a place where there is so much talent, there is hope. And this is what we need in the world with so many challenges that we are facing. And what I will be discussing today with you today is the situation of refugees, a situation which is very challenging, but with hope, with compassion and empathy, it's a situation that we collectively can find ways to address. So let me start about talking a little bit about who are the refugees. When one hears the word refugee, one might think of faraway lands and conflicts. But in truth is that refugees are people like you and I, and quite often, no matter where we live, they are in our midst. Imagine for a moment a word, the word you know turning upside down. Imagine violence of war, forcing you to leave your home, to leave everything you love, your belongings, your family, your friends, in order to run for your life. And this is the reality of millions of refugees in the world who are forced to leave everything they have in order to look for safety and security. Refugees in the current global landscape, refugees is what we hear very often in the news, and the numbers are significant. To give you an example, in 2023, around in July, mid-year, the total number of displaced population in the world were about 110 million. At the end of October, the number was 114 million. Talking over a period of very few months of an increase in the number of people who have been displaced because of war or of violence by 4 million. So when we are talking about refugees, we are talking about significant numbers across the world. So what does UNHCR do? What does the UN Refugee Agency, the agency that I work, how do we provide support to refugees? We were set up, UNHCR was set up in 1950 to protect refugees and find solutions. At the initial time when we were set up, it was for a period of 3 years, because everybody thought that after 3 years, the problem of refugees would have been resolved, and then there would be no need for an agency such as UNHCR. 75 years later, we are here. We are an organization with about 20,000 staff, and given the number of displaced people in the world, it doesn't look it looks like we are here to stay, because the needs continue to be very large. In this context, I should say that India has had a very rich history of welcoming those seeking refuge to its shores that has gone over many centuries. There is a humanitarian tradition that has not only been etched in history books, it has lived across communities. This is the ethos that I have myself witnessed here, having joined UNHCR a few months ago, when often encountering refugees and the communities that have welcomed them. Allow me to tell you a story, and stories is really it is a story that, as a matter of fact, I was told when I arrived in India in September. And it is a story, I think, that exemplifies to a certain extent not only what is the practice in India, but also what is the potential. And it is the story of the Parsis' arrival in India. Many centuries ago, in ancient Persia, there was Parsis were not really liked because of the religion that they have, Zoroastrianism, and they had to flee their lives, and eventually they found themselves in the shores of India, in Sanjan, in Gujarat. When they arrived, it was at a difficult time in the area, and it was a sense at the time by the king of the at the time, Jadav Rana, that there was no space for the Parsis. There was no space for refugees who were looking for asylum at the time. So in order to show that there was no space, the king sent to the refugees a full glass of milk to the rim, demonstrating that on the one hand they are welcome, there was a gesture of hospitality, but on the other hand there was no space for them to stay there. And the Zoroastrian priests, they did get the message, and what they wanted to communicate back is that they could make the land and the community richer. And they had the skills, they had the knowledge, they had the possibility to contribute to the community. And you know what they did? They added sugar to the glass of milk, and they sent it back to King Jadav Rana. And the king was impressed, and the king welcomed the Parsis, and they are the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers, the scientists of India nowadays. I think this is a very good story to remember. It's a story that really touched me when I heard it, when I arrived here, as to, on the one hand, one might feel very reluctant to welcome refugees, but it is the sugar in the glass of the milk that makes the communities that we live, the communities that can foster the talent which we have seen so wonderfully displayed in today. So one would wonder, and the images at the moment, in particular nowadays, the images on our television screens are very worrying. We see people walking through the desert looking for safety. We see people on small boats, again trying to reach shores for their security. We see many people nowadays running away from bombs exploding around them, and one can feel despair. And when one feels despair, one feels that maybe they are unable to do much. But I think it's important to look what is possible to be done. And allow me to share with you a few thoughts as to what is possible. How can all the young people attending this school, the parents, the communities that they belong, how they can be agents of change when it comes to continuing welcoming refugees in their midst in India. The first step, and I think it goes very well with the motto of the school, is around educating oneself. And here we have heard reference to knowledge being power. Knowing about refugees is understanding what is their situation, but also understanding what is their potential. And there are many ways to get to know refugees. It can be through awareness-raising campaigns. It can be through joint educational experiences, bringing refugee children and Indian children together. Be friends to refugees. That's a second step. Reaching out to refugee children in particular in neighboring schools or within the school or the neighborhood, having conversations, extending a welcoming hand, and remembering that refugees are people like you and I, because what is important is to break down stereotype and see refugees for who they are, people with dreams, with aspirations, with potential, like all of us, like all of our children. Then support organizations that support refugees through volunteering, for example, even small gestures can make a difference. Supporting refugees to access additional educational activities that might not be available to them, or health services or other essential services. And finally, advocating for change. And this is raising a voice in support of policies that promotes the rights of all, including the rights of refugees, and ensuring that they have equal access to services and to opportunities. And because it is every act of kindness, every gesture of goodwill, which can often make a difference, no matter how small an act it is. I want to finish with another story, and it is my final story for this evening, about a young refugee who had to really leave home, and the home was in Germany many decades ago, who had to move eventually to education in a neighboring country, and then eventually to the US, to the United States, where he excelled in his studies, fueled by a thirst of knowledge and a desire to prove himself in his new home. And then he learned how to navigate the complexity of the community where he was living. And years later, he became one of the most celebrated scientists of all time. And it is his revolutionary theories of relativity and his contribution to science that changed the way we understand the universe. And of course, here I'm talking about Albert Einstein, who was a refugee because he was forced to leave his home, and he had to find, he was able to make huge contributions to humanity's future as he was welcome in the country that he found himself. Einstein's story is a story of resilience, and it's a story about the transformative power of opportunity. And it's a reminder also that amidst diversity, hope can flourish, and refugees are given the chance, if they are given the chance, not only they can rebuild their lives, but they can also contribute immensely in the communities where they live. So allow me to finish by addressing the students today who are in this audience, as well as we have been beautifully singing and have been so welcoming when I arrived. So as you embark on your own journeys, dear students, do remember the stories of refugees such as the Parsis or Albert Einstein.
आमंत्रण हमारा स्वीकार किया, रखा हमारा मान। आमंत्रण हमारा स्वीकार किया, रखा हमारा मान। कैसे करे कृतज्ञता, स्वागत है श्रीमान। कैसे करे कृतज्ञता, स्वागत है श्रीमान।
Today marks a celebration of our achievements, growth, and unity. As we gather here to commemorate this annual milestone, it is an immense privilege to have today's guest of honor, Mr. Zachariah Dossar, amongst us. His unwavering commitment to fostering knowledge, compassion, and progress within our community embodies the very essence of this occasion. Born in post-9/11 era in Afghanistan in 2002, Mr. Zachariah Dossar continued his education through BOSCO, a partner organization of United Nations High Commission for Refugees. It was through this experience that he came to appreciate the importance of education, inclusivity, and diversity, particularly for youth from the underprivileged communities in fostering productive lives and societies. Mr. Zachariah advocates to influence youth towards education, creating safe spaces and raising awareness about fundamental rights. For this, he underwent training from the CRS organization on guiding youth towards peaceful masculinity. His interest lies in assisting youth to overcome challenges, particularly in the mental health sector. As we seek inspiration and guidance for the journey ahead, there is no more fitting to lead us than our guest of honor. I humbly request the most revered to share his invaluable insights and reflections by delivering the keynote address for this momentous occasion. Audience, you are requested to join us in extending our deepest gratitude to our guest of honor with a warm applause.
Hello. Hi. First, I want to start with thanking all the dignitaries for inviting me for this occasion, and I feel so honored to be here. A special warming to the guests, the St. Paul's management team, principals, the school community, parents, and the talented students. I want to also address my warm congrats to the award winners who are here today. I hope after being in this session, you're all not bored or tired at the moment. So I want to start my meeting with some questions, specifically from the students that I want to address, and the parents. The questions are that for the students, have you ever wondered why you come to school? Why you have to wake up early in the morning or either the time in the cold winters out of the blanket of your warm bed, or in hot weathers of summer and go out to school and stay in long and sometimes even boring classes? What really fuels your passion and the love for the knowledge? What are the challenges that you face daily, besides preparing your uniforms and the books and coming and everything? Have you ever had the challenge, or have you ever were scared that you've come to school, you would be harmed? Have you ever had the fear that if you go outside of your home, you would be harmed in a way, or you wouldn't see your classmates or your teachers again? Unfortunately, this is the case for many refugee kids, students, and people living in war zones and countries that come from. With the passion or talent that they have, they do not have the place that, or a place to nurture them, or sometimes even been threatened or targeted by the terrorist groups or the war zones inside their countries. I myself am one of those students. Let me introduce you. Hi, I'm Zakaria Dosta, a student, a refugee from Afghanistan, a proud WIPED member in the UVA initiative by UNICEF, and most importantly, a seeker of wisdom and equality education for everyone, equal education opportunities for everyone. Back in Afghanistan, when I was attending school, every time that I would leave home to go to school, besides the challenges of studying, getting out and preparing, I had the fear of being harmed, or sometimes not even coming back to my home. The same cases would be in many war zones, unfortunately, like the places like the Ukraine war or Palestine or Gaza conflict at the moment. What do you think? Are there any talented students or nurtured mind that they can benefit from the education? What opportunities do you think they're losing? And what knowledge can they obtain? Coming back to the questions that I asked, what fuels these students to get outside of their homes at the time of war, or even when there's no security, to come to school and seek knowledge? Some students like me or my classmates that have even some of them lost their lives in the way of seeking knowledge. The main purpose of seeking knowledge is to fuel, nurture the curious mind. It's the human's initiative and the first human's instinct to question and seek for the knowledge and go further and beyond, to create a change, to learn and to find each and every aspects of the world. It's only with the power of knowledge that it opens our conscious to diverse world subjects. Sometimes the students who are privileged enough to come to the school and study, sometimes they take these opportunities for granted and forget that sometimes it can be it's exceptional where they are, like the availability of education and having a peaceful place. At the end, I want to address to the motto of the St. Paul's and what they believe, is that knowledge is power. It's a very strong statement, I believe, and it's one of my beliefs too. But I believe I have to add something with it. I believe that knowledge is a power, and the power should be used to bring peace, inclusivity, diversity, and make the world a better place for everyone, free of war, free of afraid children, free of traumatized people, and an equal opportunity for creating innovation and socio-economic opportunity for every single child and human beings. School and places of knowledge are where talents are nurtured, developed, and it fosters curiosity. So it should be a place which creates change in climate action, sustainable development, and all the areas, including equality of every human being and the right for education. Thank you so much for your time.
I request the guest of honor to remain on the stage to felicitate the award winners. Guest of honor, thank you for offering us an insight into a life, vision, and ideas. Experiences, good or bad, always enrich lives, and you are one such example. Thank you once again. I repeat, we request the guest of honor to remain on the stage to felicitate the award winners. We all know that there are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. To praise the efforts of our students, I request His Grace, our Chief Guest, Special Guest Ms. Celine Susan Matthews, Secretary of the Delhi Diocese, our Chairman, Assistant Vicar Jason Joseph, Principal and Vice Principal to join our guest of honor on the podium.
पुरस्कार किसी भी क्षेत्र में मिले वह उत्साह बढ़ाने में चार चांद लगा देता है। इस वार्षिक दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में प्रत्येक वर्ष की तरह इस वर्ष भी शैक्षणिक पुरस्कार, खेल पुरस्कार, सांस्कृतिक पुरस्कार को यहाँ सभी विजेताओं को पुरस्कृत किया जा रहा है। मैं सभी पुरस्कार प्राप्तकर्ताओं के लिए चंद पंक्तियाँ प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। परिश्रम के पसीने से जब सफलता की फसल खिलती है, तब किसी एक से नहीं पूरे ज़माने से बधाइयाँ मिलती हैं। तब किसी एक से नहीं पूरे ज़माने से बधाइयाँ मिलती हैं।
The chief guest is requested to do the honors by presenting the following awards to the students. Lidja Verghese scored an amazing 92.2% and topped the Class 12 board exam result, securing the PM Thomas and Sarama Thomas Scholarship and the St. Mary Scholarship. Let's give her a big round of applause.
आइए मंच पर आमंत्रित करते हैं अभिनव कुमार को, जिन्होंने कक्षा 10वीं में 96% से अधिक अंक प्राप्त कर सीबीएसई टॉपर बनकर पूरे विद्यालय का नाम रोशन किया है।
Excellent students of Class 12 have secured the Silver Jubilee Award. They are Nishtha Pant of Class 12A with a 97.2% in science. On her behalf, her parents are requested to come upon the stage and receive the award. Bhumi Dawar of Class 12B with a 97% in commerce. And Hashmeet Kaur Walia of Class 12C with a 94.6% in humanities. Let's congratulate them with a huge round of applause.
रन योद्धा खुद को समझ लो तुम, रन योद्धा खुद को समझ लो तुम, योद्धा का चरितार्थ दिखा दो तुम, अपने सपनों को रखो सांसों में, अपने लक्ष्य को रखो निगाहों में। इन्हीं काव्य पंक्तियों के साथ मैं अभिषेक प्रसाद को निमी मेमोरियल एंडाउमेंट ट्रस्ट अवार्ड के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करता हूं। जोरदार तालियां इनके लिए।
We have some students of Class 12 across the stream Science, Commerce and Humanities who have secured the All-Rounder Award. They are Kritika Nandi from the Science stream. On her behalf, her parents are requested to come upon the stage and receive the award. Selina Binu from the Commerce stream. On her behalf, Selina Binu's father is requested to come upon the stage and receive the award. And Vardhani Gupta from the Humanities stream. Let's show our appreciation for the winners with a huge round of applause. For the consistent academic achievements made throughout the year, Alan Johnson is being awarded the Reverend Father T.C. Mathai Memorial Endowment Award. On his behalf, his sister is requested to come upon the stage and receive the award. For the next round of awards, our guest of honor is requested to motivate the winners by presenting the awards to them.
अश्वी अलग ने अपनी कला और शिक्षा दोनों ही श्रेणियों में अपनी अद्भुत छवि बिखेरी है। शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में 99% अंक प्राप्त कर हम इन्हें वेंकटेश्वर मेमोरियल स्कॉलरशिप और सुंदर प्रशंसनीय कला पर स्मिनू थॉमस स्कॉलरशिप द्वारा प्रोत्साहित करते हैं। तो तालियों के साथ इनका स्वागत है।
Soumya Day, an academic excellence of Class 5C, has scored an outstanding 96%, becoming the topper of Class 5 and has been selected for the Verghese Paulos Memorial Scholarship. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
अनैना एंड अजीत ने 9वीं कक्षा में सर्वोच्च स्थान पर आकर हमें गौरवान्वित किया। हम आपके 91% से अधिक अंक लाने पर आपको पीएम थॉमस एंड सारामा थॉमस स्कॉलरशिप से सम्मानित करते हैं।
Yagyata Gaba, an all-rounder in Class 9, has secured the Narayanan Scholarship. Let's encourage her with a good hand of applause. Just as a ship requires the force of the wind to reach its destination, we request His Grace to present the next set of awards. The deserving students of class 7 to 12 have been awarded the M.M. Thomas Memorial Endowment Award. They are Ruhan Shahjan from class 7D, Shreya Hanna Prasad K from 9C, Aneet C. Varghese from 10C, and Jibin Reggie from 11B. Let's motivate them with a huge round of applause.
मानव के अंदर जो कुछ सर्वोत्तम है उसका विकास प्रोत्साहन के द्वारा किया जा सकता है। इसी के साथ मैं मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगा अंजना थॉमस को, जिन्हें प्रोफेसर एल.एम. श्रीवास्तव बुक अवार्ड से पुरस्कृत किया जाता है।
The Deepmala Memorial Award has been secured by Joysmita Biswas of class 9D for having the best talent in Indian music. Let's encourage her with a good hand of applause.
अपनी ज्ञान की ज्योति जलाकर एक नन्ही बालिका ने एक सर्वोच्च शिखर पर पहुंचकर नलिनी सुंदरम अवार्ड प्राप्त किया है। तो तालियों के साथ छठी कक्षा की माहिया का हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं।
It's a great honor for us to have the opportunity to announce the Teachers Award for the year 2022-23. The recipient of this award is Ms. Rita Kumari, sculpture teacher for the senior secondary grades. Out of 24 of her students, 20 have scored above 75%. 22 of her students have made the school proud by achieving the A1 and A2 grade in AISSCE board examination. Congratulations, ma'am. Once again, let's give them a huge round of applause for the magnificent achievements. I request all our guests to remain on the stage for a few more minutes.
अतिथि देव बन आप पधारे, स्वागत हो स्वीकार। अतिथि देव बन आप पधारे, स्वागत हो स्वीकार। द्वार हमारे आप आ गए, सहज लुटाते प्यार। द्वार हमारे आप आ गए, सहज लुटाते प्यार।
The essence of Atithi Devo Bhava, the guest is God, resonates deeply with our cultural ethos. It reminds us to treat each other with respect and hospitality, recognizing the divine in every person we encounter. To our distinguished guests, your presence not only elevates this event, but also signifies the importance of nurturing young minds and fostering a culture of learning. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for being a guiding light in our journey towards excellence. Your presence has truly made this annual day function an unforgettable and cherished experience. Mementos are not just emblematic of a host's gratitude. Rather, they are symbols of the memories created and bonds forged over valued meetings. I request His Grace, Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, to present the mementos to our chief guest and guest of honor of the day.
Thank you, esteemed guests. Quote, the more you practice the art of thankfulness, the more you have to be thankful for. Unquote. Norman Vincent. I request Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Sunita Shaji, to convey the vote of thanks.
Good evening to all the honorable guests for the day. His Grace, Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, esteemed Chief Guest, Madam Aredi Siani, Guest of Honor, Mr. Sekriya Dastar, Special Guest for the day, Ms. Celine Susan Matthew, Chairman, Reverend Father Shobin Baby, Assistant Vicar, Reverend Father Jason Joseph, principals from the renowned schools, members of the management, Reverend Priest, Reverend Sisters, Principal Mr. Reggie Umen, parents, teachers, and beloved students. With great honor and privilege, I would like to express my gratitude to His Grace, Dr. Yohanan Mar Demetrios, Metropolitan of Delhi Diocese, whose presence has added immense grace to our gathering. Your inspiring words have uplifted our spirits and left an indelible mark on our hearts. Thank you, Your Grace. Esteemed Chief Guest, Madam Aredi Siani, Chief Guest of Mission, UNHCR in India and Maldives, whose presence has elevated the grandeur of this event. Your accomplishments and insightful thoughts have enriched our event, and we are grateful for the words of wisdom you have shared with us. Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, UN Youth Advocate, Mr. Sekriya Dostar, for gracing this occasion with your distinguished presence. Your presence has been a motivation and encouragement and means a lot to us. And we appreciate the positive impact you have had on our celebration. Thank you, sir. With deep sense of gratitude, I would like to thank our special guest, Ms. Celine Susan Matthews, who, despite of her numerous and rather tight schedule, has spared her valuable time to grace this occasion. Thank you very much, ma'am. Gratitude is extended to Reverend Father Saji Abraham, Secretary, Diocese of Delhi Diocese, for his presence and blessings. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt thanks to all the respected principals, vice principals, priests and sisters from nearby schools and around Delhi. Thank you everyone for gracing this occasion today. I extend my sincere and heartfelt thanks to our chairman, Reverend Father Shobin Baby, for his visionary leadership and unwavering support. Your guidance has been instrumental in shaping our school into a hub of learning and creativity. We are grateful for your continuous commitment to excellence. Thank you very much, Father. Gratitude is extended to Vice Chairman, Secretary, Treasurer, and members of management for their invaluable support and enormous contribution towards this program. I would like to thank Principal Mr. Reggie Umen. Sir, your visionary leadership has set the foundation for success we celebrate today, and we are grateful for your guidance and support. Our gratitude is extended to the parents who have been the pillars of support for our institution. Your trust and cooperation are invaluable, and we thank you for entrusting us with the education and well-being of your children. To our dedicated teachers, without your valuable support, organizing such an event would not have been possible. Thank you, dear teachers, for your tireless efforts, passion, and dedication in preparing students for this mega event. Though the program is of a short duration, a lot of hard work has been put in for its preparation. My wholehearted gratitude goes to all our administrative and support staff for their involvement and willingness to take on the responsibilities beyond their capacity. Thank you, everyone. I congratulate the prize winners of the academic year 22-23. I extend my sincere thanks to the anchoring team, volunteers, band display team, and reception team for their contribution. Thank you, students. For the next 90 minutes, what we are going to witness is an incredible visual treat. Rishtey showcases the value of friendship, kindness, justice, and love. It is a mega show with a combination of vivacious dances with beautiful acts, which will take on a voyage to a different part of the world. I extend my special thanks to each one of them. I would like to thank Mr. Albin S. Joseph, who did dialogue recording, and Mr. Ashwini Dikshit for graphics and multimedia, and our choreographers, Mr. Aman Mukhia and Mr. Maris, for their contribution. Thank you very much. Our sincere thanks to the media, stage setters, photographers, sound and light coordinators who have added color and festivity to this evening events. Finally, I wish all the best for the blooming buds of St. Paul's School who are going to present a spectacular performance on the stage. I request everyone put their hands together for all the participants. May the memories we have created tonight linger in our hearts, and may the spirit of togetherness continue to flourish. Thank you, everyone. May God bless us all abundantly.
Thank you, ma'am. We welcome the principal of St. Anthony's School. It's a pleasure to have you amidst us. On the annual day 2023-24, St. Paul's School presents in front of you
Rishtey, Weaving Lives Together, a cine drama.
This play will leave you with multiple silver linings as it showcases a blend of the different values we must embody within ourselves.
हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति की पुरानी परंपरा रही है अतिथि देवो भव, अर्थात अतिथि देवता स्वरूप है। हमें उनका आदर व सम्मान करना चाहिए। आज का हमारा कार्यक्रम इसी विषय पर आधारित है। हमारा देश एक सांस्कृतिक विविधता का देश है और इसी विविधता को अपने कार्यक्रम के द्वारा हमारे विद्यालय के विद्यार्थी प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं। रिश्ते, रहीमन धागा प्रेम का, रहीमन धागा प्रेम का, मत तोड़ो चटकाए, टूटे से फिर ना जुड़े, जुड़े तो गांठ पड़ी जाए। आज इसी विषय की सच्चाई को दिखाने मंच पर हमारे विद्यालय के विद्यार्थी अपनी अपनी प्रतिभा से आपसी प्रेम, भाईचारा, दोस्ती का वो चित्र अंकित करेंगे जो आप सबके मन को छू लेगा। तो आइए आपको ले चलते हैं रिश्तों की ऐसी दुनिया में। आज इस मंच पर हमारे सेंट पॉल के छात्र हमें संगीत द्वारा ये प्रस्तुत करेंगे कि हम सभी किस तरह एक सूत्र में बंधे हुए हैं। तो तालियों के साथ स्वागत करते हैं हमारे हिंदी समूह गीत जल तरंग का।
से बोल रोस्टम से हेलो हेलो
I am sure the flawless flowing rendition of the Jal Tarang choir group has left the audience spellbound.
We are glad to inform that Delhi Diocese Secretary, Reverend Father Saji Abraham, has joined us. Reverend Father Shobhan Baby, we request you to present a token of appreciation to Reverend Father Saji Abraham. Mr. Kuryakos VK, Principal of St. Thomas School, Ghaziabad, too has joined us today.
Please switch on the lights. आइए आप सभी को हमारे सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम की ओर बढ़ते हैं। रिश्तों की दुनिया में चलते हैं दादी पोते के रिश्तों की ओर, जो उन मूल्यों संस्कारों को दर्शाता है जो हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति की चारित्रिक विशेषता है। इसी मर्म को छूने वाली कहानी को आपके समक्ष हमारे विद्यालय के छात्र प्रस्तुत करेंगे, जिसमें वे अपनी प्रतिभा और नृत्यों का अद्भुत संगम दिखाएंगे। छात्र योग में भी अपनी अपार प्रतिभा दिखाएंगे और दर्शाएंगे कि शरीर ही सब धर्मों के आचरण का प्रथम साधन है। योग के द्वारा हम चेतना का विकास कर सकते हैं, जिससे आत्मविश्वास, अभ्यास, संयम, धैर्य, साहस आदि गुण स्वतः ही आ जाते हैं।
We move towards the Venetian vows, the Merchant of Venice. It is one of Shakespeare's romantic comedies believed to have been written between 1596 and 1598. This play is structured partly on the contrast between idealistic and realistic opinions about society and relationships. It also showcases important values such as friendship, forgiveness, kindness, justice, and love. This play tells us that love is more important than money, that mercy is better than revenge, and that love lasts forever. At the end of the day, we are one earth, one family. After all the vows are fulfilled, our audience will find themselves caught in a sequence of dances constituting of aesthetic body movements that have deep symbolic value. From salsa to Italian, from Afro to Filipina and Arabic dances, we are happy to take you on a journey around the world through this art form.
वसुदैव कुटुंबकम हमारी संस्कृति की भावुकता और सहजता को दर्शाता है, जिसका अर्थ है पूरा जगत एक परिवार है। मनुष्यता की उस उच्च कोटि की सोच का प्रदर्शन करता है जिसकी रूपरेखा दुनिया के तमाम बुद्धिजीवियों ने संकलित की। वसुदैव कुटुंबकम हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति के इन दो शब्दों में एक गहरा दार्शनिक विचार समाहित है।
इसका अर्थ है पूरी दुनिया एक परिवार है। ये एक ऐसा सर्वव्यापी दृष्टिकोण है जो हमें एक सार्वभौमिक परिवार के रूप में प्रगति करने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करता है।
True, the grandeur of a grand finale highlighting that the world is one family will leave you stunned. And hence, without further ado, let us begin with the most awaited show of the day, Rishtey.
If a drop of water falls in a lake, there is no identity. But if it falls on a leaf, it shines. So choose the best place where your ability shines. Our destiny is not created by the shoes we wear, but by the steps we take. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Paul School presents cultural fiesta encompassing the continuous journey from Atithi Devo Bhava to Vasudeva Kutumbakam.
Greetings, friend. Thank you for accepting my invitation to visit Earth. I am so happy to see you.
Its culture. It has intrigued me a lot.
That's fascinating. There is so much to explore here. What are you most interested in?
For a long time, we cosmites have been silently observing Earthlings. Your unity, despite belonging to different ethnicities and cultures, has left us baffled. Can you help me make some path-breaking discoveries about your race by showing me around?
I'd be happy to show you around and introduce you to some values and ideals that are common to Earthlings. I hope that this journey helps you on your mission to understand us.
कॉस्मो 010 आपका हमारी धरती पर स्वागत है। आगे बढ़ने से पहले हम आपका औपचारिक स्वागत करेंगे।
अतिथि देवो भव अतिथि सर्वोपरि भव अतिथि देवो भव अतिथि सर्वोपरि साधा नि साधा नि साधा राधा नि सा नि सा नि पा नि पा नि पा नि पा नि पा नि पा मा ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da sa sa da ba da ba अतिथि देवो भव अतिथि सर्वोपरि भव अतिथि सर्वोपरि भव अतिथि देवो भव तां तीं तरनतां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनतां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनतां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनतां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनदां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनदां दिनदगिनदां तीं तरनदां तां दीं तारन्नतां यमुना तडागभङ्गे रुगभवदां दीं तारन्नतां यमुना तडागभङ्गे रुगभवदा गिडदा गिडसारसदनयनायक सायकमुद्रित जय जयदां दीं तरन्नदां दिनदगिनदां दीं तरन्नदां
Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Udana dhim tadana dhim tana dhirena Udana dhim tadana dhim tana dhirena Dhim tano 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 tadhirena Dhim tano 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 tadhirena Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Tom tanana dhirena dhirena Tom tanana dhirena
Let me take you to a small village. This place is filled with colors of love and amicability.
अरे आज तुम्हारी धरती पर इतनी हलचल क्यों है? सबने इतने रंग बिरंगे कपड़े क्यों पहने हैं?
ये सभी लोग मेले में घूमने जा रहे हैं। वहाँ बहुत मजा आता है। खाना और खेल तमाशे देखने को मिलते हैं।
मैं भी मेले में जाना चाहता हूँ।
ठीक है, चलो मैं तुम्हें मेले में लेकर चलता हूँ। आज ईद के त्योहार ने एक साल बाद फिर से सभी घरों में दस्तक दी है। यह दिन हर किसी के घर खुशियां और आपसी मोहब्बत लेकर आता है। सब एक दूसरे के गले मिलकर ईद की मुबारकबाद दे रहे हैं।
बरकत के महीने रमजान के बाद आज ईद का दिन आया है। सुबह से ही लोगों के मन में उत्साह है। सूरज भी सबको ईद की मुबारकबाद देता हुआ निकला है। चारों तरफ खुशी का माहौल है।
देखो देखो, सब ईदगाह जाने की तैयारी कर रहे हैं।
हाँ, मैंने भी अम्मी से बोल दिया है कि मैं वही हरा चमकीला कुर्ता पहनूंगा।
अरे मैंने तो अपने जूतों में कल तेली से तेल डलवाया, अब वो नरम हो गया है, कल चलने में आसानी होगी। मेरे पास तो 1, 2, 10, 12 पैसे हैं।
और मेरे पास 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 पूरे 15 पैसे हैं। मेरे पास तो 1, 2, 3, 7 पूरे 16 पैसे हैं।
अरे आयान, मेरे पास भी 16 पैसे हैं। दे ताली।
इन पैसों से हम बहुत मजे करेंगे और ढेर सारी चीजें खरीदेंगे।
अरे चलो चलो, हामिद को भी बुलाएं।
हाँ, चलो।
दादी, मेरी प्यारी दादी, ईद मुबारक दादी।
मेरा बच्चा, तुम्हें भी ईद मुबारक हो हामिद। या मेरे अल्लाह, ये कैसी आजमाइश है। रहम कर मेरे अल्लाह, मेरे बच्चे पर रहम कर। तुमने इस नन्ही सी जान के अम्मी अब्बू को तो अपने पास बुला लिया। मैं अकेली बुढ़िया इसकी खुशी के लिए क्या क्या करूं। आज आबिद होता तो क्या इसी तरह ईद आती और चली जाती। किसने बुलाया था इस ईद को। इस घर में ईद की कोई खुशी नहीं, लेकिन मैं उस नन्ही सी जान हामिद को क्या समझाऊं। गांव के सभी बच्चे अपने अपने अब्बू के साथ जा रहे हैं। मैं भला उसे मेले में अकेले जाने कैसे दूं। भीड़ भाड़ में बच्चा कहीं खो गया तो, और फिर इतनी दूर चलेगा कैसे। अरे उसके तो पैरों में जूते भी नहीं हैं, पैरों में छाले पड़ गए तो। मैं बूढ़ी भी उसके साथ नहीं जा सकती। अरे घर में इतना भी नहीं है कि उसके लिए थोड़ी सेवइयां ही बना दूं।
दादी, सब बच्चे मेले में जाने के लिए तैयार हैं। मोहसिन, नूरे, अयान सब मेरा इंतजार कर रहे हैं। क्या मैं भी जाऊं?
हामिद, तुम अभी छोटे हो, 3 मील कैसे चलोगे। पैरों में छाले पड़ जाएंगे, और तुम्हारे पास तो जूते भी नहीं।
मत परेशान हो अम्मा, मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा। मैं सबसे पहले वापस आऊंगा।
अच्छा ठीक है, तुम ये 3 पैसे रख लो और मेले में खूब मजे करना।
अरे देखो, यहाँ इतने सारे खिलौने हैं, क्यों ना पूरी दुकान ही खरीद ले।
सिपाही और सेनापति, राजा और वकील, भिश्ती और धोबी और साधु। वाह, कितने सुंदर खिलौने हैं।
मैंने तो सोच लिया है, मैं तो सिपाही लूंगा।
हाँ अली, फिर तू चोर और मैं सिपाही। बड़ा मजा आएगा खेलने में। तू चोर मैं सिपाही, तू चोर मैं सिपाही, तू चोर मैं सिपाही। अब तो मैं धोबी लूंगा, अब से यही मेरे कपड़े धोएगा। और मैं वकील, अगली बार कोर्ट में यही मेरा मुकदमा लड़ेगा। मैं तो रंग बिरंगे गुब्बारे लूंगा, मुझे गुब्बारे बहुत पसंद हैं। और मुझे तो भिश्ती चाहिए। अरे हामिद, क्यों चुप खड़े हो? तुम्हें क्या चाहिए?
मुझे खिलौनों से खेलना पसंद नहीं। ये सब मिट्टी से बने हैं। अभी तुम सबके हाथ से गिरे नहीं कि टूट जाएंगे। तुम सबके पैसे बर्बाद हो जाएंगे, फिर तुम सब उदास हो जाओगे।
आओ, हम सब मिठाई खाने मिठाई वाले के पास चलते हैं। चलो, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
हामिद, रेवड़ी खा लो। देखो ना कितनी अच्छी खुशबू आ रही है।
अच्छा, तुम ये सोहन हलवा खा लो, बहुत गर्म है।
मुझे नहीं खाना, तुम ही खा लो। और हाँ, तुम सबको बता दूं कि मेरे पास भी पैसे हैं।
तुम्हारे पास तो सिर्फ 3 पैसे हैं। तुम इतने कम पैसों से क्या क्या खरीदोगे?
हामिद, चलो गुलाब जामुन खाते हैं, वो 3 पैसों में मिल जाएंगे। अरे वाह, बड़े रसीले गुलाब जामुन हैं, मुझे तो बहुत पसंद है। मेरे मुंह में तो पानी आ रहा है। भैया, 2 गुलाब जामुन देना। मजा आ गया।
नूरे, मेरी अम्मा बोलती है ज्यादा मीठा खाने से दांत खराब हो जाते हैं।
लेकिन तुम्हारे मुंह में तो पानी आ रहा है, खा लो, तुम्हारे पास भी तो पैसे हैं।
मैं हामिद की चालाकी समझ गया। जब हम सबके पैसे खत्म हो जाएंगे, तब वो पैसे खर्च करेगा और हमें चिढ़ा कर खाएगा।
तुम लोग मिठाइयाँ खाओ, मैं कुछ और ही खरीदूंगा, क्योंकि मिठाई और खिलौनों पर मैं अपने 3 पैसे बर्बाद नहीं करूंगा।
अरे देखो देखो, वहाँ कुछ नाच गाना हो रहा है। चलो चलो, चलकर देखते हैं।
भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। बंद दीदों में भर डाले आंसू, सिल दिए मैंने दर्दों को दिल में। बंद दीदों में भर डाले आंसू, सिल दिए मैंने दर्दों को दिल में। जब तलक तू बना दे न बिगड़ी, दर से तेरे न जाए सवाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। खाली आका जी, भर दो झोली हम सबकी। भर दो झोली नबी जी, भर दो झोली मेरी सरकारे मदीना, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली।
है सरदार।
जी सरदार जी।
ਤੇ ਯਾਦ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਘੰਟਾ ਵੱਬਦਾ ਮੋਢੇ ਡਾਂਗ ਧਰੀਆ ਸੱਗੀਆਂ ਪਰਾਂਦੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਿਲ ਹਾਰ ਗਈ ਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਗੌਰ ਕਰੀਆ ਤੇ ਯਾਦ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਘੰਟਾ ਵੱਬਦਾ ਮੋਢੇ ਡਾਂਗ ਧਰੀਆ ਸੱਗੀਆਂ ਪਰਾਂਦੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਿਲ ਹਾਰ ਗਈ ਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਗੌਰ ਕਰੀਆ ਉਹ ਅਣਖਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਉਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਾ ਹੱਸ ਹੱਸ ਗੱਲ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਗੱਲ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਸਪੋਰਟਸ ਉੱਤੇ ਖੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਨ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੜਾ ਮੋਢੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨਾਗਣੀ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਨੀ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਰਦੀ ਬਿਆਨ ਚਾਰ ਗੁਣਾ ਚਾਰ ਪੂਰੀ ਸ਼ੂਕ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਕਾਰ ਜੱਟ ਰੋਮਦਾਰ ਦੀ ਹੋ ਜੱਟ ਰੋਮਦਾਰ ਦੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਚ ਮੜਕਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੱਪ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ
भैया ये चिमटा कितने का है?
ये तुम्हारे किसी काम का नहीं है बेटा।
भैया इसे बेचोगे नहीं क्या?
हाँ, पर तुम इसका करोगे क्या? ये पूरे 6 पैसे का है।
पर मेरे पास तो 3 पैसे हैं। क्या आप मुझे चिमटा 3 पैसों में दे दोगे?
पर बेटा ये तुम्हारे किस काम आएगा? ये कोई खिलौना थोड़ी ना है।
जानता हूँ, मैं तो इसे अपनी दादी के लिए खरीदना चाहता हूँ ताकि उनके हाथ रोटी बनाते वक्त कभी ना जले। मेरे अम्मी अब्बा तो अल्लाह के पास चले गए। दादी बोलती है कि वो जब वहाँ से आएंगे तो मेरे लिए ढेर सारी खिलौने और पैसे लेकर आएंगे, पर मेरे पास तो अभी 3 पैसे हैं।
अच्छा ठीक है, सिर्फ तुम्हारी दादी के लिए ये चिमटा मैं तुम्हें 3 पैसे का दे रहा हूँ।
चिमटा क्यों खरीदा हामिद? ये तुम्हारे किस काम का है?
ये मेरे लिए खिलौने जैसा ही है, गिरे तो भी ना टूटे, कंधे पर रखो तो तुम्हारी सिपाही की बंदूक जैसा, और बजाओ तो मंजीरों जैसा। हुआ ना मेरा खिलौना सबसे मजबूत, और ये आग से भी नहीं जलता।
हामिद, मेरे बच्चे, आ गया तू?
हाँ दादी, मेले में बड़ा मजा आया। देखो मैं तुम्हारे लिए क्या लाया हूँ। अपनी आंखें बंद करो।
अरे चिमटा, ये क्या? तूने चिमटा क्यों खरीदा मेरे बच्चे? और ये तो बहुत महंगा मिला होगा।
हाँ दादी, ये चिमटा मैंने खरीदा, और वो भी बस 3 पैसों में। महंगा तो था, पर मैंने थोड़ा मोल भाव कर लिया।
तो इसका मतलब तू भूखा प्यासा पूरा दिन मेले घूमता रहा। तूने मिठाई, खिलौना कुछ नहीं खरीदा?
ओफो दादी, मेरी प्यारी दादी, मेरी सारी मिठाई और सारे खिलौने तुम्हारे इन प्यारे हाथों से कीमती नहीं है। इन हाथों के आगे उन खिलौनों का क्या मोल दादी, जो रोज रोटी बनाते वक्त तवे से तुम्हारे हाथ जलते थे, अब इस चिमटे से नहीं जलेंगे। अब तुम इस चिमटे से मुझे गरम गरम रोटी बनाकर रोज खिलाना।
मेरे बच्चे, तूने अपनी इस बुढ़िया दादी के लिए इतना बड़ा त्याग दिया। मेरे हामिद, मेरे बच्चे, मेरी जान, अल्लाह तेरा लाख लाख शुक्र, एहसान कि तूने मेरे आबिद को हामिद के रूप में दिया। या अल्लाह।
अरे, तुम्हारी आंखों में आंसू? देखा, हमारी धरती पर रिश्तों का कितना महत्व है। दादी पोते की मोहब्बत ने तुम्हारे दिल को भी छू लिया।
सही कहा तुमने। इस कहानी ने सच में मेरे दिल को छू लिया। और मेले की तो बात ही निराली थी। इतनी रौनक कि मजा ही आ गया।
Hey, why don't you tell him more about celebrations? Are they restricted only to India?
Well, not limited to India alone. Celebrations are a global affair, but they take diverse forms and revolve around various occasions.
Take, for example, the celebration of friendship, a ritual to ward off negativity.
Celebration of friendship to thwart negativity. Tell me more.
Would you like to witness it? We could take you to Venice, where you can experience the story of the Merchant of Venice, a tale of friendship and justice.
I concur. Let's venture to Venice.
Excellent. Follow us and prepare to be captivated by the celebration of friendship, a unique way of countering malevolence.
Wow, such a mesmerizing performance. Why don't you introduce the characters to me?
Why not, my friend? Before the saga unfolds, let me show you the mirror of reality, the figurine, thought to be pure and pious. Let's dive deep into their desires, what they despise the most, love and life they want to hold so close. Let me unfold the layers, sunk so deep. Let's see if they have any way out, running from the oblivion blackout. Let me take you to our first character. The cruel Shylock. In Venice's heart, there dwells a man of old, a Jewish moneylender. Stories have been told. Mistreated, he bears a grudge so deep. A monster, they say, in his heart's keep. To businessmen's woes and young love's delight, he poses a threat in the city's light. Yet his soul's a creation, forged by fate, miserly, cruel, in this cruel state. Next on the ladder, we have Antonio. To protect the heart of his heart, he stood silently in front of the blade. He cherished the friendship as it was next to divine. A melancholic soul whose lips for himself always stayed shut, who dwells in the thoughts of black night, but also for Bassanio. He is the brightest star, his dearest Antonio. Let's meet his dearest of all. Bassanio. A young heartthrob, Bassanio had led a lavish life on a bed of roses. However, on his quest to woo the intelligent heiress of Belmont, he needs to work on the image he poses. An heiress from Belmont, as swift as the wind, known for her charms and whims, bound by her claws, yet great at finding loopholes, an antidote to the malice, unheard and unsolved, existed. Portia, the beloved of Bassanio. He will tiptoe into your heart with his talks. His wit is what makes his personality the amusing bit. Bassanio's and Antonio's friend. Gratiano. Though just a maidservant in position, she best assesses a situation and guides Portia through a mire of suitors. Meet Nerissa, who will help her reach her heart's desire. To run is her only destiny, to break free from the calamity of her place of birth. She chooses a man of a little worth. Meet Jessica, the daughter of Shylock. Dear Lorenzo, is prepared to face any peril for his love. Call him what you may, but to Jessica, he is as sweet as a dove. Let's move to the part of the crowd, the one seen but not much heard. Salarino and Solanio are friends of Antonio, Bassanio, Gratiano, Lancelot Gobbo, Lorenzo, the Prince of Morocco, and messengers.
I know not why, but my heart is heavy. A deep despair awaits so steady. For I've invested all in ships at sea, and danger lurks in their destiny.
Antonio, dear friend, we share your plight. The sea's a cruel mistress, day and night. Yet hope still glimmers and fortunes change. Our prayers are with you as friends so strange.
Antonio, dear friend, your sorrow's mine. Together we shall brightly shine. In friendship's bond, we'll boldly tread. For you, I'd even dare the dread.
Bassanio, your heart seeks Belmont's grace. To win the hand of Portia, your chosen place. Yet, my purse is empty, my ships afar. In friendship's name, I'll be your guiding star. Losing ships worries me not, but your welfare is my constant thought.
Despite your curses, I shall lend without interest's sting. But watch out, Antonio, when I spread my wings.
Bassanio's worth I gladly swear. To repay this debt, I'll not despair.
A pound of flesh I shall demand, should your ships fail to kiss the land. A bond so cruel, it may seem, but this is Venice, and commerce is mainstream.
Three caskets here, each holding fate. A suitor's choice to seal their state. But who will prove worthy of my hand? With love and wisdom, they must understand. Yet, in Bassanio, I see a heart so true. A friend to Antonio, and to me he'll woo.
Dear Portia, this is indeed a splendid thought. True love is meant to be sought. Yet, Portia, dear friend, your heart's desire, in this grand game, let's not tire. As the Prince of Morocco is the first to try, let's hope that the goal's allure catches his eye.
Fair Portia, judge me not by outward hue.
In valor, I am as strong as any European true.
My tastes matter not, for my father's will does bind. To caskets you must go, where destiny you'll find.
Before us, the caskets, glistening and rare, each concealing a secret, a challenge to bear.
Choose wisely, dear prince. Let your heart take the lead. In one of them lies the key to my love's deed.
Gold, a precious metal, my choice is made. But a skull within, destiny's cruel serenade.
Farewell, dear prince. Your quest is complete.
To unite Lorenzo and Jessica, that daughter of Shylock's is our aim. Prepare for merriment. Let love's fire be the flame.
A letter from Jessica, a message so sweet. Her love I'll cherish when again our paths meet.
Launcelot, beware. If you go to Bassanio, a stricter master you'll greet. No more feasting or slumber. Life is neat and fleet. Dear Jessica, keep the hold. Don't let any door make you bold.
Father, I'll keep the doors closed, as you say. No revelry's sight. I'll obey and stay.
Look out for Lorenzo, your heart's delight, a suitor worth the night's moonlight.
My father will take his ways. Soon I'll leave behind. In Lorenzo's embrace, my heart I shall bind.
Lovers tend to arrive early, we say. Huh? Chasing their desires, hearts leading the way.
Shylock's rage echoed through the air. His daughter's gone, his ducats lost in deep despair.
Antonio's debt, we hope he'll repay. But shipwreck rumors darken this day.
To Bassanio I said, with warmth in my core, let not debt or danger extinguish friendship's glow.
A Venetian suitor, youth and grace he'll bear. Portia awaits in hope with the evening's air.
Not silver's gleam, nor gold's bright show. True love's depths they must still know. Now, Bassanio, it's your turn to choose. With lead, you'll win or lose.
Lead, dull and plain, yet it may hide the love that's meant to be my bride. I'll choose this casket. With hope I strive to win fair Portia. May love revive.
Bassanio, my dear, I beseech, delay your choice. For should you falter, my love, we'll lose our voice. Prolong this moment. Let our love be our guiding choice.
Nay, my love, I must decide with utmost care. To live without you, my heart cannot bear. So let me choose a casket to experience a love beyond compare.
Bassanio, you've chosen well. In your love, my heart will swell. With wisdom and true love, you won my hand. Together, we'll journey to love's sweet land.
In Venice's calm embrace, beside the sea, whispers of Antonio's ships, a mystery. Yet, another foundering, his fortune's plea, in soft tones we discuss his destiny.
Look, here comes Shylock. His ire, a gentle plea, accuses us of aiding his daughter's plea. To flee from his grasp, kindling his misery, we confess our part, fanning the father's plea.
Oh, my daughter's rebellion, a weight to bear, bitter despair, my heart laid threadbare. Thou, Salarino, speak of differences, fair, comparing her flesh to mine, a tender affair.
Can you confirm, Shylock, Antonio's fleet? Will he fall to bankruptcy, his fortune seat?
Antonio's ships, stranded in the deep, shall compel him to keep his bond, not reap a pound of flesh. Revenge's silent leap. His flesh shall appease, in promises will steep. Antonio, your mistreatment a bitter feat, for I am as I am, not up for deceit. Now I'll embrace revenge, a choice to meet, to learn from intolerance, a twist of fate's heat. To prison, Antonio, your fate now lies ahead. Your pleas for mercy I shall ignore instead.
Shylock, your cruelty knows no earthly bounds, but the law will intervene, it shall astound. Venice's reputation, we must not let it be unbound. If law falters, our commerce's heart may be unbound.
Portia, Antonio's worth is truly vast. Is filled with love and kindness that will forever last. If you knew his heart, you would be proud, steadfast.
A good deed I've never regretted. It's true. For dear Bassanio's sake, I do it anew. Saving Antonio is like saving him too. In prayer and contemplation, my love, I'll wait for you. Nerissa, to our husbands we shall draw near. Incognito, as young men we shall appear. In Venice, together, our true selves concealed, yet clear.
But why, dear Portia, this disguise we wear? Tell me your purpose. Let me in. Do share.
Fear not, Nerissa. The truth I shall lay bare. On our way to Venice, our purpose we'll declare with care.
Amidst the Venetian court's grand facade, a scene unfolds where justice is the god. Portia, veiled as Balthasar, steps forth with grace to navigate a trial in this solemn place.
Fair Balthasar, with knowledge are you graced? Have you these cases intricacies embraced?
Portia nods, her eyes concealed in veils, to understand the drama this court entails.
Good merchant, do you owe this bond's intent?
Antonio with a sigh, his voice is lent. In affirmation, he admits to his due the bond to Shylock, and their fates now ensue.
Why must I show mercy? Justice is my plea.
Portia, undeterred, responds with certainty.
The quality of mercy is not strained.
Her words like honey, wisdom unrestrained.
Twice the sum I offer, take gold in mass. Or my life's worth, I'll yield for my friend's pass.
The laws of Venice, they cannot sway. Their decrees stand firm, no bending they display.
With Shylock's bond before her, she takes a pause, her eyes scrutinizing every line and clause. Then, with a solemn tone, she deems it sound, binding Shylock in this pact they're bound.
Show mercy, Shylock. Let compassion guide. For God's own mercy in us does reside.
Show mercy, Shylock. Show mercy.
Proceed, Shylock, but mark my words well. Your pound of flesh, without blood, you must quell.
With caution urged, the law's demand so steep, for a drop of blood, a penalty to reap. Shylock, now shaken, his conviction wanes. The bond's cruel demands, his heart restrains. He agrees to take thrice the sum in a plea, but Portia insists, flesh or not shall it be.
Non-citizens who threaten Venetian life face penalties grave in this mortal strife. Half to the state, half to the wronged, you'll see. Obey the law, let justice flow, decree.
The Duke intervenes. Mercy's hand he lends to spare Shylock's life and bring the matter to ends. A fine he imposes instead of fatal toll, a resolution found to mend the soul.
My life, without my wealth, is a void so vast. Yet I consent to regain my peace at last.
Antonio's mercy, Shylock's heart it eases, his fate determined, his fortunes in pieces.
As Shylock departs, the Duke extends his hand, inviting Portia to dine, her presence so grand. Yet she declines, with grace and subtle charm. Her mission awaits, her journey to disarm.
Thank you, kind sir. A token of my thanks, let me bestow. Before we part, in gratitude's warm glow,
Back at home, they met again. Now, not a Balthasar standing in front. Portia requests his gloves and a trinket slide. The ring she gave with a promise so bright. He hesitates, calling the ring a trifle slight. To part with it, in Portia's view, not right. To fetch a costlier ring, he's willing to raise. But Portia insists the trifle or no embrace.
Gratiano and I in arguments plight over the ring, once a promise, now a fight. I chastise not for my feelings scar, but breaking his own promise, straying too far.
A gift so dear you gave away. Instead, near your heart it should stay.
Bassanio and Gratiano, realizing the truth, they recognize these rings, a tale they unveil. Given to the lawyer, their trust did fail, but Portia reveals the secret she had kept. She was the lawyer, she confesses as they wept.
I never thought life to be so good. A friend of mine did lend his life. I, the simplest, met my wife in a disguise. Oh, you both fill my heart with love. This friendship so true, I shall cherish it through.
I have something to say. My ships, a miracle unveiled. In the port, they arrived, their fate now scaled. Lorenzo, too, inherits Shylock's share. And fortune smiles upon us, beyond compare.
In moonlit Belmont, where love and laughter sway, a tale of trials and triumphs in the night's display, with music, love, and secrets all intertwined, the company rejoices in their fortune they bind.
Setabu, I'm truly elated to have witnessed this celebration. It's a beautiful reflection of friendship.
That's wonderful to hear. What did you learn from it?
I've learned that friendship transcends boundaries, and the quality of mercy is a precious gift that can mend even the most complex of situations. आप सभी का एक ही घर है पृथ्वी, जहां आप सब प्यार से मिलजुल कर रहते हैं, लेकिन देखने में एक दूसरे से इतने अलग क्यों हैं?
इसे कहते हैं पूरे विश्व को एक परिवार के रूप में देखना। इसका मतलब है कि हम सभी मानव, चाहे वो कहीं भी हों, एक ही परिवार के सदस्य हैं और हम एक दूसरे के साथ मिलकर रहते हैं। अयम निजः परो वेति गणना लघु चेतसाम उदार चरितानाम तो वसुधैव कुटुंबकम।
losing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.
Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui, 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 rumba. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Hay music, hay flows. Báilame como si fuera la última vez y enséñame ese pasito que no sé, un besito bien suavecito, bebé. Taqui, 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 taqui. Taki taki, tienes un besito o un aquí. Bulla explota como Saki Saki. Prende los motores Kawasaki. En la disco está llena y llegaron los Anonaki. No le baje, el puri sobresale de tu traje. No trajo panticito pa' que el nene no trabaje. Es que yo me sé lo que ella cree que ya se sabe. Cuenta que no quiere pero me tiene espionaje. El puri sobresale de tu traje. No trajo panticito pa' que el nene no trabaje. Es que yo me sé lo que ella cree que ya se sabe. Cuenta que no quiere pero me tiene espionaje. Báilame como si fuera la última.
Una kaya kaya. Una kaya kaya. Ay. Una kaya kaya. Una kaya kaya. Ay. Una kaya kaya. Ay. Una kaya kaya. Ay.
حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي يا نور العين يا ساكن خيالي عاشق بقالي سنين ولا غيرك في بالي حبيبي 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 يا نور العين 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 يا ساكن خيالي
जब से पहना है मैंने ये इश्क सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल जब से पहना है मैंने ये इश्क सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल
Friendship, compassion, and kindness is what defines a human. These are some humanitarian values shared across the world. I hope you enjoyed this multicultural trip jumping across ethnicities and space. That's enough about us. But tell me something about your culture.
Why would I tell you something when I can give you a glimpse into the lively waste twisting performance that is an integral part of our planet 0634. So, dear astronaut, groove with me on these rhythmic beats.
Hello world, I am Robo. Speed 1 terahertz. Memory 1 zettabyte.
Boom, boom, robo-da, robo-da, robo-da. Boom, boom, robo-da, robo-da, robo-da. Robo-da, robo-da. Zoom, zoom, robo-da. Robo-da. Robo-da.
Activating.
Cool. Robo-da. Autobots, transform.
Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty. beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. There are times to stop you. Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. There are times to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. Run, boy, run. Break out from society. hey. And you won't have to hide away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy. But for now it's time to run, it's time to run. Tomorrow is another day, hey. When the night fades away, yeah. You'll be a man, boy. But for now it's time to run, it's time to run.
This is so much fun. BTS from Korea needs to take a look at this.
On my next visit, I'll make sure to learn a few more moves and popularize them on Earth. Astro, our Cosmolander recently came across Pragyan, another Land Rover. After visiting so many places, I know that it must be from India.
You are right, Cosmo. Pragyan is a lunar rover that forms a part of Chandrayaan 3, launched recently by ISRO.
What is ISRO? Can you share with me a few achievements of ISRO? Wow, that was impressive. I think I have to go now.
This journey has been incredibly enchanting, Cosmo 010.
Yes, Astro. Being with you made me realize that the whole universe is like one big family, just like Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam suggests.
Your kindness and warmth, like Atithi Devo Bhava, reminded me that goodness exists everywhere in the universe.
As we get ready to say goodbye, let's think of our friendship as a constellation, always shining bright in the sky.
To the endless cosmos, Cosmo 010, we cannot let you go like this. Let me take you to one last celebration. Are you ready for it?
Yes,
अयं निजः परो वेति गणना लघु चेतसा उदार चरिता नाम तो वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् उम्मीदों का सागर है ये उमड़ा है उमंग संग ना तेरा है ना मेरा है ये आज बना है सबका रंग जो सवेरा तूने सोचा जो ख्वाब देखे तूने कर कोशिशें सब मिलजुल के फिर जीत होगी अपने संग तो हो जाओ ना थोड़ा तुम भी मगन जागी है आज दिल में उमंग की किरण कच्चे ख्वाबों को तुम थोड़ा कर लो बुलंद चल पड़ो अपनी राहों पे होके मगन Let's celebrate love. Oh, let's celebrate love. Oh, let's celebrate love. One world family.
वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः
है पक्के सपने मन सच्चा तुम्हारा उड़ लेके इन हवाओं का सहारा रंगों सी यादें और फूलों सी बातें ये दुनिया है हमारी पाठशाला गुनगुनाते लोग ये सारे हर दुनिया के रिश्ते प्यारे खुशियों का कर दे ये उजाला तो हो जाओ ना थोड़ा तुम भी मगन जागी है आज दिल में उमंग की किरण कच्चे ख्वाबों को तुम थोड़ा कर लो बुलंद चल पड़ो अपनी राहों पे होके मगन ये धरती है हमारी जिसमें समाई है पहचान सारी मानवता की लौ से सजा दे रोशन ये दुनिया बना दे भेदभाव अब तुम छोड़ो हर देश को अब तुम जोड़ो प्रेम भावना को जगा दो तो हो जाओ ना थोड़ा तुम भी मगन जागी है आज दिल में उमंग की किरण कच्चे ख्वाबों को तुम थोड़ा कर लो बुलंद चल पड़ो अपनी राहों पे होके मगन
national anthem. Before national anthem, the announcement for dispersal is there, na? And then after national anthem, DJs will be shot so that parents who are getting late can go. Parents started moving. So you need to make the announcement. Make the announcement. Parents started moving. Now it's parents to wait.
Parents, kindly wait for the dispersal instructions. The dispersal instructions are displayed on the screen. Parents are kindly requested to follow them. The following groups will use the exit 1 at the end of the event. Atiti Devo Bhava, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, English choir, Hindi choir, robotics, play, yoga, band, NCC, music ensemble. The teacher in charges at exit 1 are Miss Hemlata Kuhar, Mr. Rohit Sharawat, Miss Himani Joshi, and Miss Tina Kumar. Parents must take their words from the teacher in charge near exit 1. Parents, kindly be patient. Performers who participated in Eid, Punjabi, Salsa, Spanish, Italian, Turkish, Afro, Filipino, and Arabic dance groups will be handed over by teacher in charges from the stage. The teacher in charges for exit 2 are Ms. Kriti Seni, Mr. John Kurian, Mr. Rajendra Arya, and Mr. Janish. Parents are requested to note that exit gate 1 is located next to the stairs and exit gate 2 is located at the back of the auditorium. The national anthem, penned by Rabindranath Tagore in 1911, represents the unity and pride that binds us as a nation, transcending individual differences and fostering a collective spirit. Every time we hear the national anthem, it is a chance to appreciate the collective spirit. Every time we hear the national anthem, it is a chance to appreciate the beauty of our nation. It inspires us to stand strong and be proud of our heritage. This moment serves as a powerful reminder of our shared heritage and the strength derived from standing united. So let us all rise for the national anthem.
Quote, great is the art of beginning, but greater the art is of ending. Dispersion. No. I mean, there's no point.
There is no time announcement. Once again announce the first dance Eid.
The following groups will use the exit 1 at the end of the event.
Eid and Punjabi.
Eid, Punjabi, Salsa, Spanish, Italian, Turkish.
Now parents of Eid and Punjabi come and
parents of Eid and Punjabi students.